What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, boys. And we are here with some more Chicago Bulls MyNBA here on NBA 2K. Now, season number 1 is officially in the books. Now, the reason why you guys didn't see the end of the season, the point that I simmed to, we only had 3 games left, and we were back from the 8th spot by 4 games. So it's literally impossible for us to make the playoffs. You see, we finished just outside of the top 8 at number 10, 24 ranked in the power rankings. So taking a look at the end of the season stats, Zach LaVine averaged 24 for us. He averaged 4 boards. He averaged 4 assists, 1 steal, half a block, only 2 turnovers a game. He shot 50% from the field, and then he shot, 37% from 3, not too bad. Our second leading scorer, Coby White, in his second year, 11.4. He averaged 3 assists. We need to get a little bit better than that. He did average almost 4 boards, almost a steal a game, almost 2 turnovers. He shot 40% from the field, 35 from 3. Pat Williams, before he got hurt, nothing too crazy with his injury, but strained left MCL. He averaged 11 a game. He averaged 4 boards, an assist, a steal, a block. He shot 44% for the field and 35 plus. Kuz gave us 10.5 a game, 11 round up. Aaron Holiday gave us 10 a game. Miles Turner gave us 10-6. He gave us 10-7, 1 assist, almost 2 blocks a game. That's huge. We'd love to see him get a few more rebounds a game. But other than that, I think he's gonna be okay. But you see here with those 2 blocks a game, his archetype is an interior force, inside scoring, post defense, and 3-point scoring. We might need to give him a few more touches down low, but he kind of has to clear out every now and then because Zach LaVine needs to get to the rack. Denzel Valentine gave us 9 off the bench. Thaddeus Young, Old Man Thad gave us 7. Sadaransky 7. KCP 6. Gafford, Vonleh, and them. Nothing really crazy to write home about. Now, since I bypassed the screen by mistake and you cannot get back to it, Luka Doncic is this season's MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Anthony Edwards. 6th Man of the Year goes to Brandon Clark. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kawhi Leonard, which is crazy because that's usually a guaranteed Giannis award in this game. Most Improved goes to Chris Boucher. All-NBA First Team, you got Luka, Dame, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic. All-NBA Second Team, you got Trae Young, James Harden, KD, AD, Joel Embiid. All NBA Third Team, you got the Wizards backcourt and Westbrook and Beal. All Defensive First Team, Paul George, Chris Paul, Kawhi, Giannis, Andre Drummond. All Defensive Second Team, Drew Holiday, Russell Westbrook, Bron, AD, Gobert. All Rookie First Team, Anthony Edwards, Precious Achiuwa, Obi Toppin, Aleksej Pukaseski, Isaac Okoro. Second Teams, Killian Hayes, Okonkwo, Tyrese Maxey, Pat Williams, and Denny Avdija. And Coach of the Year goes to the Heat's Eric Spoelstra. Luka led the league in scoring. Top 5 him, Dame, Trae Young, Harden, Giannis. Round out the top 10, Mitchell, Beal, Tatum, Bron, and Jokic. Zach LaVine was just outside of the top 10 by 0.1. With 23.8 right behind Jokic at number 11 in the league. Andre Drummond led the league in boards a game with 13, almost 14. Giannis had 13, Joel had 13, 12 for Bam, 12 for Rudy Gobert. The assist king goes to Dame Lillard, 9.5 a game. Kawhi led the league in steals with 2.2. Jimmy Butler was right there with 2. Blocks per game goes to Mitchell Robinson with 2.3, 2 for Gobert, 2 for Mo Bamba, 2 for Joel Embiid, and 2 for DeAndre Ayton. Mitchell Robinson also led the league in field goal percentage, just beating out Zion. Joe Harris shot the best from 3 at 48%. Duncan Robinson was right behind him, and Luke Kennard was right there. So, you got 3 sharpshooters right here at the top. You got CJ McCollum and Furman Clark-Smith as well. And here's a look at the playoffs. The Mavs are the 1 seed. The Heat are a 1 seed. Houston barely squeaked in, so did the Wizards, but that's kind of expected. The Hawks had a pretty good season. The Lakers are 4th. The Pelicans were good. The Blazers barely made it in. The Suns were a 2 seed. Milwaukee's a 2 seed. Boston's a 3 seed. Now it's time to see how things shake out. All right, boys. So Giannis and the Bucks are this season's NBA champions. Can you take a guess of who's going to be the Finals MVP? Of course, it's Giannis. He averaged 20, 14, 5, 1 steal, 1 block. Only 2 turnovers a game. Shot 45%, 23% from 3. But he got a W. Now, this series was in 7. They beat the Suns by 9 in Game 7. Chris Paul did his thing. Ayton did his thing. Giannis in Game 7 with a modest 14 to 13 only had only shot 6 for 18. Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis are who carried them to a win. Now here we are in the very, very important part of the season for us as an underachieving team. But I expect this to underachieve. We actually won more games than I would have liked us to win at 38 and 44. Player retirements. Kyle Korver says goodbye to the league. Andre Iguodala, Udonis Haslem, Trevor Ariza. You got Nene, J.R. Smith, J.J. Barea, Jared Dudley, Marc Gasol, Jeff Green, Gerald Green, Noah, P.J. Tucker. So, some old heads out here, man, saying goodbye to the game. The youngest person retiring is, 35, it says? 34? C.J. Miles. It's crazy that a lot of these dudes are this old now because, I've been watching a lot of these guys play since they were in high school and college. Staff retirement, Sidney Lowe of the Pistons, 24 years of service, gone. Harvey Baxter and Ron Hollis, the two owners, for the Jazz and Thunder, both say goodbye. League meetings, nothing was accepted this season. This is actually like the first time ever. They want to increase the shot clock to 45 seconds. 11 people actually say yes to that. Change the number of fouls requirement to 7. 11 people say yes to that. Sudden death rule, if a game goes to overtime, first team to score. 20 people say yes. They only needed 3 more votes to get that to go through. That would be insane for overtime. Opposing teams will enter the bonus after 3 fouls, have to be committed. Nope. 25 people said hell no to that. And to change the time the offense is given to advance the ball to 6 seconds, that would speed the game up tremendously. And once again, 25 people said absolutely not. Now, one of the most important parts of the draft, the NBA draft lottery. Now, we're expected to pick 10th. And if you know anything about the Bulls, like me as a Bulls fan, they never quite, get into that real top lottery. They never get top 3. They're always right on the outside looking in. As we look at the lottery here, Cavs get the 14th pick. Grizzlies get the 13th pick. The Warriors also get pick number 11. They get back-to-back picks. And don't worry, we're going to be making some moves here in the offseason to try to, work our way into at least the top 5 for what we want. Here it is. You see, we're predicted to pick number 10. Will their predictions be right? They've been right up to this point. And we absolutely do get pick number 10. End of the lottery, man. The Pacers, Hornets, Sixers, Spurs, and Thunder are going to round out your top 5. Then you got the Pistons, Knicks, Jazz, Kings, us, Warriors, Grizzlies, Cavs to round out, the lottery. We're right outside the lottery at pick 15. Got to try to bust some moves there. Would love to see if we can get into the top 5 at least. I think I know what direction I want us to go in for these draft picks. I've seen enough, but we still got to invite some people through. But first things first, we got to try to move some of these pieces. Maybe the Pacers want a deal. Maybe the Hornets want a deal. Maybe the Sixers want a deal. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, here we are, staff signings, boys. We need an assistant coach, and we need an assistant GM, right? So we want to try to go with somebody who has good potential, good negotiation, good trading. So right now, that's going to be Owen Masters. Potential is a high, but I don't think people really drop off on this game. But we also got Michael Williams. Let's see if he wants to be a part of history and what we're trying to build here. We need an assistant coach. Owen Taylor. We got a lot of Owens out here. He's got good A potential, so he could get better. Just really depends. I like to go with potential for people that can be here a long time and actually be a part of us. Logan Schmidt looks like a very, very good prospect. Let's go ahead and try to sign him. All right, so Williams is tentative. Schmidt is mulling over the offer. Williams actually rejects. So, we still need an assistant GM. That kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. Is Owen Masters trying to come through? Let's see. Owen Masters does want to be our assistant GM. We'll go ahead and go with that. And then we're also going to get Logan Schmidt as our assistant coach. Take a look at our squad. I want to progress Coby White and Aaron Holiday. I'm a UNC fan, so Coby is going to have a special place in my heart regardless. A- potential. Same thing with Aaron Holiday. Shooting guard, Zach LaVine said he wanted to re-sign, so that's going to be our guy. We could get somebody to spell him, but we could probably do that in the offseason. Pat Williams, we cannot give up on him. He actually had a really, really good rookie season, so I like what I saw there. Kyle Kuzma, decent, good. Dude, is he a starter? I don't know. He might be a six-man come off the bench bucket getter. And then we got Miles Turner, man. So I think we're going big. We're either going big. Yeah, we're going big because our 1 through 3, this is what I want it to be. This is what I want our 1, 2, 3 to be. unless Zach LaVine absolutely says he doesn't want to be here. Kuzma and Turner still up in the air with them. They could be a part of a deal this offseason to, you know what I mean, improve our draft pick. I'm just saying, I don't care about them as much, you know what I mean, but I would like to keep them. All right, but so now what we're doing is we're courting our 10th pick to see what we can do, what we can get back for it. So right now, nothing too intriguing. Like I said, ooh, Neesmith that's a nice pickup. This man can shoot the lights out the gym. But like I said, we're rocking out with Pat Williams, Daniel Aturo, inside scorer. I don't think anybody quite, Precious. That's a nice, this could be a nice pickup. I do love the way he plays, the way he eats up things on the board. We can get Gordon Hayward, too much of money. Their favors, Buddy Hield is always trade bait. Aaron Gordon. Now, 25 years old, 81 overall. I don't quite think that's what we want, man, because Evan Mobley is a different type of player. He kind of plays just like Miles Turner, and I feel like them being 1 and 2, like them being a 4 and 5 together will really, really help what we're doing. But I'm not really seeing anything that, you know what I mean, really floats my boat. So we're just going to head into the draft, man. All right, boys, so let's see how this draft plays out. Number 1 overall, Pacers on the clock. They select Brandon Boston. Okay. He goes number 1 a lot. If you guys, you know what I mean, if you guys have been using these draft classes, he goes number 1 a lot. Victor Oladipo's entering free agency, so that's a good pickup. Now we got the Hornets on the clock, and they take Jonathan Kuminga. So wow, I didn't even expect. So they're picking people. Okay, all right, they're picking people completely different than what we expected. Usman Garuba goes number 3. So I guess people were picking on needs. Cade Cunningham finally is off the board at number 4. I've never seen him go that low before. But those teams really didn't need point guards. Number 5, we got the Thunder on the clock, and they trade their pick to the Hornets for Gordon Hayward. Who do the Hornets get? The Hornets get Jalen Green. Who are the Pistons going to take off the board? The Pistons take Evan Mobley. No way, bro. So all the bigs we wanted are off the board, bro. They picked them at number 7. No, they picked them at 6. Number 7 is the Knicks. They take Zaire Williams. Number 8, we got the Jazz. They take Jalen Johnson. Number 9 is the Kings. They take Josh Christopher. Isn't that about a bit? All right. Now it's us on the board, bro. We have pick number 10 and pick number 15. All right, guys. So our mind is made up at this point. We're going to go with Scotty Barnes out of Florida State. Back-to-back Florida State guys with our lottery picks. B+ scoring, C+ mid-range, B- C+. B- 3-point scoring, B- playmaking. Defense isn't really there, but he does have athleticism. Potential is a B+. So let's go ahead and get him off the board. Let's see what everybody has to say about it. I saw a number of people in the media suggesting that Barnes is a second-round talent. I couldn't disagree more. The Bulls are getting great value from him in this spot. Yeah, I mean, something you like to see. All right, boys, here we are getting ready for our 15th pick, and we've received 17 offers for this pick. Not really seeing anything worth our while, except for this Houston Rockets first-round pick. Oh, yeah, so yeah, they want to give us 2 first-round picks for next year. This one is lottery protected. Now, we can make this one not lottery protected, then they got me. Let's see what they say about that. They counter us. And then they want second-round pick swaps. We can do that. Here we are at rookie signings. We only, of course, drafted 1 player. Scotty Barnes, welcome him to the squad. Really, really looking forward to see what he can do. Now, team options. We have quite a few players here. We're going to accept Gaffords. He doesn't really want to be here. They want to accept Chandler Hutchison's, right? No, we're not doing that. Declining Thad Young for 14 mil. Declining Satoransky for 10 mil. I don't know, man. I just don't believe in Chandler Hutchison, bro. I've never believed in this kid, even when we drafted him. Look at this, man. He doesn't shoot the ball well. Says he's an inside-out guy. I mean, we can keep him right now for depth purposes. I mean, whatever. Still a rookie deal. Aaron Holiday, Coby White coming back as well. So we should have a little bit more flexibility when it comes to the cap room. Kawhi declines his option. Paul George declines his option. Trae Young accepts. Well, the team accepted that one. Who else? Anybody else? Any other big names decline their options? Spencer Dinwiddie is leaving. Trez Harrell is leaving. All right, boys. So we offered a deal to Enes Kanter, Devontae Graham, Duncan Robinson. Shooter, good rebounder, glass cleaner. We're going to cap hold Denzel Valentine and Kyle Kuzma. Otto Porter, we're going to renounce our rights to him, that 19 mil, the trade exception. Please get that off my book, sir. The Hornets match Devontae Graham. That sucks. All right. So we don't get Devontae Graham, but looks like we get Robinson and Cantor. Let's go ahead and make our contract offer to Kuz. We also got Denzel Valentine, who I need to find here. I want to bring him back in. All right, boys. So this is what the new look Bulls are going to look like so far this season. We got Coby White and Aaron Holiday, Zach LaVine and Duncan Robinson, bona fide shooter off the bench. Small forwards, we got Pat Williams, we got Denzel Valentine, KCP, Chandler Hutchison, Kuzma and Barnes at the 4, Turner, Cantor, and Gafford at the 5. Excuse me. Now with this, can I make one of these guys a power forward? And they'll be okay. Let's see. Miles Turner gets better at power forward. All right, guys. So the last and final player we end up going with there in the offseason is Boban Marjanovic. You know what I mean? He regressed in a lot of areas, but he's still 7'4". He's still going to help the squad in any way that he can. Chandler Hutchison, we agreed to bring him back. He's regressed in a lot of areas, so he's probably more than likely done after this. But you got to have some depth pieces there. Zach LaVine gets better. Miles Turner gets much better. Coby White gets +4. Pat Williams +4, +1 to Duncan Robinson, +2 to Aaron Holiday, +2 to Kyle Kuzma, +1 to Denzel Valentine. Cantor and Gafford get better as well. You love to see it. All right, boys. So here we are at training camps. We have 2 available training camps, which I love to see. I'm glad we got it. Now, one that I want to use is on our guy, Scotty Barnes, excuse me. B+ potential. Let's try to get that up to an A. Goes up from a B+ to an A-. So already off rip, he's going to be projected to get a lot better for us. And then we're also going to put some on Pat Williams. I thought about putting more shooting on Coby White, but I want Pat Williams to get better, offensive fundamentals. Driving layup goes up. Driving dunk goes up. His hands on defense goes up, and his offensive consistency goes up. Like I said, we picked him at number 4, man. So I'm going to go hard for him. Now coming into the new season, here's a look at our coach game plan. Coby White's running the 1. We got Zach LaVine at the 2. Pat Williams at the 3. Miles Turner at the 4. And this Cantor at the 5. Duncan Robinson is your 6th man. Kuzma is your 7th man. Aaron Holiday, Denzel Valentine. And so it looks like we're going with a 9-man deep rotation. The rookie Scotty Barnes is going to struggle to see the floor here, but we're going to send him down to the D League, G League, whatever one it is, you know what I mean, to help him get his reps in. That way he's not just sitting at the end of the bench sulking or, not getting any better. Coming into the season, we're ranked 19th in the power rankings. I'm not sure if that's a projection for us to finish 3rd in the conference or if, they're just putting teams there and it doesn't really matter. But if they're projecting us to finish 3rd in the conference, I love it. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, this definitely can't be the case because the Hawks are way down here and they were just like a 4 seed. Not sure they got that much worse. The Heat were in the mix as well. So, yeah, we're just there. We can't really hang our coattails on that. But we come here to the GM power rankings. Apparently, we have the number 1 GM in the league right now. You do not hear that a lot from Chicago. Here, we did assign Scotty Barnes to the G League off rip because, like I said, man, we want him to be getting his reps. First scoring option is Zach LaVine. 2nd is Miles Turner. 3rd is Coby White. Offensive focus play through star, which is Zach LaVine. Average offensive tempo, limit transition, limit perimeter shots, play physical defense, crash the defensive glass. Now, we're coming here to contract extensions. Zach LaVine, as promised, said he will love to resign. He will resign. Miles Turner, Coby White, and Aaron Holiday are all undecided. Oh man, I made a mistake there. We also ended up saving a little bit of money with Kyle Kuzma because even though we agreed to that 3-year deal, we ended up being able to match his 1-year $4.45 price tag that another team tried to re-sign him on. So you know what I mean? We get him for pretty cheap for the next few years, but hopefully we will be able to re-sign him in the offseason and bring him back. We're going to go ahead and work out this deal right now with Zach LaVine. We have his bird rights and 4 years, 24 mil. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. Let's go ahead and sign him right on the dotted line. And now we have Zach LaVine signed through 2026. Making 19 mil this year. Then he's going to be making 24, then 26, and 28, then 30. But I think it's all going to be worth it if you guys paid attention to the first few episodes in the first season. Zach LaVine is our guy. A few more things we're going to do before we get up out of here, man. We're going to add some people to our untouchables list. Zach LaVine is one of those guys. Coby White is one of them guys. Pat Williams, like I said, these are the 3 guys who I want to be around here for the long haul. Miles Turner can definitely be moved. We'll go ahead and add Scotty Barnes to our untouchable list too, because we just drafted him. Want to see how he turns out. And then guys who are available for trade, we're not gonna put that up there. We don't really want to mess up, you know what I mean, their morale or anything like that. But that's gonna do it here for us, man. In the first off season, you know what I mean. Really looking forward to what our boys can do starting off the season. We start off the season taking on Brad Beal and Russell Westbrook. Going to be a tough matchup for our backcourt, but it should be, you know what I mean, an absolute great game. But, you know what I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's 2 a.m. I'm on the west side, rolling with my gang. We've been grinding up this money at your throat just like a necktie, running up some change. We've been stacking up this Skrilla. 2 a.m. I'm on the west side, rolling with my gang.